everybody, Colombe here. And as you may know, my daughter is pet took, and she's um, sort of recently she put up a video where she was going through her doll's clothes and trying to sort who belonged to what and that sort of thing. It sort of inspired me. And so today I'm going to look at my boys because I've got a pretty good handle on what clothing styles or what my different girls would wear or would not wear, but I have very little concept for my boys. So we're going to look through and see what I have that's boys' clothing and see if we can figure out what suits them. So my three big boys are Chris, and he's currently, I don't actually have any real shorts for guys. So when I changed him out of his cosplay costume, I put these boxers on, which are a little bit too big for him. If I tuck them in, they might work better, but they're pretty huge on him. So I've got those, and he's wearing a shirt that is absolutely not his. This is one of Drew's first t-shirts that she got, so that's not a great look. He's not behaving very well right now. Nobody is. Alright, stop it. We'll just lie him down. And then Cade is here. And he's still in his Mal costume. And not necessarily looking very happy about it. So this I specifically got for him, but again, it's a cosplay, so that doesn't really count in what we're talking about today. But that's Cade. And Liam, who is still in his cosplay outfit, which is a little. The shirt was actually designed to go over his coverall, so it's fairly loose when it's not over. And I really do like it on him. But again, cosplay, he could get away with using the shirt in real life, but this is a cosplay outfit. So I'm going to go through my boxes. And the last time I sorted everybody's clothes into pants, shirts, sweaters, underwear, that kind of thing. So here's my fancy schmancy box for pants. I have three boys, and trying to figure out who would wear what. Really, every time I put a golf shirt on, I think they look a little strange. So probably none of them really would want to wear golf shirts, but I'm going to pop one on Chris since he's currently wearing a girl's t-shirt anyway. I don't know if it's intended to be a girl's t-shirt, but it is at the company level, but it is here because I bought it specifically for Drew, who was a bit more of a, I guess, tomboy, if you want. Okay, I'm back. So actually, he does look kind of cute in that. I'm not sure that I would. I mean, I've never really thought it was specifically his style, but it does look pretty cute on him. So maybe he's my preppy boy, possibly. And I'll put some jeans on him in a minute so that he at least matches with his pants. I'm thinking for Cade, I don't know if you watch Suits. It's a really, really good show, and I highly recommend it. And one of the characters, the main character, I guess, Neil, is a white collar criminal, or he kind of does all manner of things. But anyway, he's working with the FBI, and he has a really sort of dapper style. These boots are not coming undone. Okay, we'll start at the top. And so I guess I have kind of in mind that Cade might be interested in that sort of style. I think he looks pretty good in his Mal stuff, and that's a little bit historic and a little bit, I don't know, different from your average. Um, Otherwise, his ideal might be um, bare chested to show off his tattoo and some tight shorts, but um, I don't think that is going to work for a long-term style, since he'd have to be wearing that same outfit all the time. So he's I thought I might try sort of the suit and get him a fedora and kind of go. I don't know whether Neil's clothing is sort of 1920s, but really, what's not to love about that back and that chest? Yep, yep. So if we then put on a dress shirt, so we're back, and oops, he's not very comfortably in his suit, I would say. I didn't go to the extent of doing up or putting the belt on and things. The shirt is really big, and that's a problem for an assortment of reasons. And I think really hard as it was to put on, the suit jacket also is. It's got tons of room in the front, so if I wanted it to look really good, or in the back, if I wanted it to look better in the front, I'd need to make it smaller. So I think this must have been designed for one of the larger BJDs, and I just need to replace it. But I think the idea of sort of the guy in the suit is pretty good for him, but clearly he needs more clothes. I think this shirt will fit him better, but then stripes with stripes, not so good. So I'll check into some options for that. But I think that's, and I think, see, even these are way too big for him. I don't know who I made these ones for. These might be the ones that I made for him, but they're pretty little kid, and I know that most people consider MSDs to be kids, but for me they're my adults or young adults, and I'm not sure about those. So the things he has basically are a suit that doesn't really fit him and another dress shirt. I think this is way off his style. Stripes, good. But this is too sort of country-y or something, too casual for the look I'm going for him. So let me see, out of the pile, things that, this is the one that he came with, which is very much not in this style. Yeah, I suppose this t-shirt when he's going casual, and he does really look quite spectacular in the tight jeans. So I'm gonna say that's Cade's stuff. Um, and then let's look at, so we've got Liam, who's he's got a very different look from my other boys. Um, more the, stop, more the big eyes and sort of, I don't know, an aw shucks kind of vibe going. Um, I'm sexy, but I don't have to admit to it, or um, yeah. So I think, well, no, I have really no idea what I'm going to do with him. Um, I'm gonna try that um, white shirt on him, the sort of gauzy one, and see what it looks like. And since I'm low on pants, or low on shorts, or have no shorts, as the case may be, um, I think I'll try um, him. I'll put him back in the pants that he often wears, although they may find their way into Cade's closet because they're a little more fitted and dressy. But let us see. I'll be back. We're back, and here he is. He actually does look pretty good in this outfit. It fits his little bum really nicely. Um, they're really nice pants, and the top really looks pretty good on him. Um, Now this is a very different style from what he's often in, and I have no idea. Like with girls' clothes, I have a fairly good idea, you know, what the style types are. There's sporty and classic and Lolita and you know, all of the different looks, but I really have no idea if men's fashion really even has named looks. So he's gonna keep those. Um, and I don't know whether if he tossed that over, I'm not gonna put it on him right now, but you know, would that completely wreck the look? Or, you know, maybe it couldn't, you know, go with or whatever. Um, but I think for right now, I'll give him this. And also, maybe this shirt. Um, and this one that has been Chris's with the hoodie on the back. Um, I'll put that in his pile for now, although I really, oh, I like the cardi on Chris, particularly. Let's just see. And sleeves over sleeves never works well. In real life, you can hang on to them with your hand as you put it through, but it doesn't work on dolls. Really have to develop a system to make that less annoying. Yeah, see, I just don't think that goes with. So Chris is going to keep that with his sort of uh, kind of preppy look. So Chris gets to keep that. And obviously nobody else is going to wear this, so Chris gets to keep that. Jeans wise, I'm not really sure who's going to get these. Kate has the nice tight ones. I think these are going to stay with Liam. I think they're maybe hipper, and these are I actually made. I'm pretty sure I made these for Chris, so he'll keep those for now. He's kind of getting the dregs. I don't know why really. And I've got this little pair of jeans, and they're kind of a nowhere right now. And the sweaters, really, I only use at Christmas time, and I'm going to cop out of having to deal with that. A dress shirt, I guess I'll give that one to Chris just so he has something. Again, I'm going to need to, these boxers I think were made for bigger or wider dolls. They're really generous in size, and I love the fabric, so I may make those a little smaller so that they can actually be sort of little tighter jean or tighter shorts. And they're going to remain in the up for grabs pile. Liam has worn this shirt, but the fabric is kind of so-so, and it velcros in the back, which is nice for putting it on, but I don't know, it doesn't look as good as I would like. So I think this one's going into the up for grabs pile. This little sweater I think is probably would be a nice alternative for the white one. So I think he's going to keep that. He's getting a lot of clothes. It's funny because when I was taking them out, I was thinking, I don't play with you as much, and maybe it's time for me to find someone new. But he's getting a lot of the clothes. And this shirt, it may move over to the girls. I think it came with Cade when I got him. And it may not stay even with the girls. We'll see. And then we have, again, the shorty overalls, which definitely are not in Cade and Liam's wheelhouse anymore. Well, they were never in Cade's. Liam, maybe. Don't you hate when your shoulder's upside down? And so those, Chris is the only one that could conceivably be taking those, and really I would never use them with this up. I suppose I could take that off, but that seems dumb when there's been so much work put into putting them on in the first place. So I may put those up and try to trade them or sell these and get some regular cargo shorts for the boys instead. So I've gone on, and it's been several different video chunks, but I'm pretty sure this is a really long video. And so we are going to, just a second, Mercade, we're going to sign off. I could get them all sort of level. Okay, up, over, Liam. They're still not level. Get the camera. So from Cade and middle one, Liam and Chris and Colombe, I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.